Hi, we're Lindsey and Ken and we love to travel.
Why not come and join us as we explore new places all around the world?
Pick up some useful hints and tips and don't make the mistakes that we have.
See the things that we get up to and take a look around the ships as we travel.
Why not subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out. Hello and good evening.
Hi everyone.
From onboard Aurora. I'm just going to tell you a little sneaky thing. We're actually in Bob and Holly's room at the moment because he got one more room than us.
Yes, they've got more room.
Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, and from what I can see at the moment, we've got Paul and Carol in, Andy and Cara and Alfie. This is Bob and Holly, Innocents Abroad, our friends that we're travelling with, and most of you know them already, don't you? Yeah, but it's good fun. Anyway, so we're here on Aurora and having a whale of a time, really, aren't we?
Oh yes, it's very good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day out there. Lovely sunny evening.
That we've had to shut the curtains so we don't get glare in the face, you see. So, yeah. So hopefully you can hear and see us all okay, and then we'll just pop through and, the gang's
say hello
all
to a
there.
few people.
Yeah. We'll say hello to a few people. As we said, Paul and Carol here, they were here very, very early. And we've got Andy and Carla, yeah. I just clicked in the wrong place. Yeah, so we've got Andy and Carla, and we've got Alfie's here, as I said.
Alfie.
Where is he? There he is.
Alfie.
Alfie's here.
Oh yes, we're having fun,
Yeah.
Alfie.
Yeah.
But my thing's not working.
You got your thing not working. Oh dear.
Oh, there it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We're
Terrible
working.
problem.
Yeah,
You should see
we're
a doctor.
People, behave yourself. Right, so we've got Andy and Cara, Alfie's here, Gil and Sandra, who we met on Fred Olsen. Nice to see you here again. And Rose is here, that we met on Fred Olsen.
Yeah.
Hi, Rose. Nice to see you here.
We could do with them here at the moment to help with the quizzes.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we've got Bob and Holly, and they're doing really
Yes,
well on
As
the
long as they ask American questions, sure.
Yeah. So let's see. Have we got any questions yet? I don't know. Should we have a look down through? Paul and Carol. Lovely to see Bob and Holly too.
Aww.
Yeah, it is. It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you happy, guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shall you tell Paul the bad news about the Pennant Bar and what they don't serve?
No Thatcher's Gold at the Pennant Bar. They offered me Strongbow in its place.
Strongbow.
I've had a few. Strongbow in its place. So we didn't have that. And then I asked for Moretti beer, and they didn't have that. They offered me Foster's. So we're not really having a very good night so far. But we've been to the beach house tonight, and we had a lovely meal, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very good.
It was really good. Really
Yeah.
good.
That's one we've had in there for a while.
Well, certainly better than Ventura.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's Sherry from Charlotte. Hi, Sherry.
Hi,
Nice
Sherry.
to see you here. Yeah. Oh, and Gil and Sandra saying hello to Rose, which is good, because that was all our quiz team, wasn't it?
Yes. I think that might be should have been saying Dax as being very good.
Dax. Oh, Dax. Yeah, Dax is being very good here. Yeah, very well behaved. We brought him with us this time, and Dillis as well.
Dillis is banished to the bedroom or the cabin because she was misbehaving herself at the captain's welcome on board party.
She didn't dress up in formal attire,
No,
did
she
she?
didn't.
No,
So-
and she tried nicking all the drink. Yeah. So, not good. Right. Oh, and Jack. Hi, Jack. Nice to see you here. It's always nice to see new people here. And Sue's back. We look great. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. We have just dressed up, haven't we? Rose is saying hello. Question
Oh, question.
from Paul and Carol. Right. So I'm going to ask you first, Holly, and we'll work our way round and see what happens. So, what's been the highlight of this cruise for you so far?
Oh, wow.
Highlights.
I think just being on this new ship and new cruise line.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ship.
Yeah.
Quite like her.
Everybody that's talked to us about it monkeys, Paul and Carol, you guys told us how if you go on your first P O cruise, make it Arcadia or Aurora. They weren't wrong. It's beautiful, proper looking ship.
She's not new, but she's home for us. Lindsey, you worked out, didn't you, before we came away?
Yeah.
How many times we've been on there, and how many times?
This is our 17th cruise on Aurora.
Yeah. So
it's very much home. We know all the nooks and crannies. And the secret door.
yeah,
But then you found the secret door too.
Decade and Raffles, yeah.
Absolutely.
Decade and Raffles, yeah. Oh, and Alfie said hello to that.
So, Bob,
as well.
what's your favourite thing so far on this cruise?
Honestly, Sindhu.
Oh,
I
right.
mean, Gavin
Okay.
Luke were absolutely on point. They quite like it. Indian food, for those of you that don't know, just absolutely loved it. Yeah, and the wood, the feeling of being a proper old school ship. It's very comfortable from day one.
She's classic.
Yeah,
She is classic, and
Classic,
she's a
yeah,
nice
classic.
size to get around
Yeah.
as well, isn't she?
Yeah.
You know, and we just love her. And the staff, that's my thing that I think. I mean, we know her inside out virtually, but as we have found yet again, the staff are lovely. They're all happy. They're smiling. Look at the guys tonight in the beach house. They were just so
So
nice,
easy.
weren't they?
that was really good service tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Beach House has been one of my highlights so far.
It was good. Yeah, well, you're not so much into Sindhu, are you? But that was good.
So,
Yeah.
Ken, what's been the highlight of your cruise so far?
Meeting Holly. Sorry, mate.
Yeah. Oh no, it's understandable. It's absolutely understandable.
Oh, sorry.
No,
That was hard, wasn't it?
it's all right.
That was hard.
Yeah, you're abusive. It's all right.
No, we're having a great time, aren't we, really?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
And
But yes, it's easy. And there's plenty to do too, isn't there?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
some of the nighttime stuff, we got a job to fit it all in.
Yeah. That's true. There's
Oh, and the
choice.
show. Up All Night show. That was pretty good.
That was
Yeah, that
great.
great.
Modern tunes woven into a pub setting, basically. That was really good. Made it to 2 syndicate quizzes, and I didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Syndicate quizzes late at night, ever so
Okay,
late, because they don't start
yeah.
till 10:30, do they, Bob?
No.
No. So, but we did them, but we weren't very good.
And you even had supper one night too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yes, I believe it's called Cheeky Snack.
Cheeky
Yeah,
snacks.
cheeky
Yeah,
snacks.
afterwards. Yeah. Right, let's move on. See, that's what we got here. Jack's here. Oh, Jack, you're on Aurora in July. Wow. You'll love it. We love her. She's just comfortable and home. She's getting a little bit scruffy in places now. I'm not defending it, but she's still a real ship.
Aren't we all, though?
Yeah, I'm
I wouldn't call you. I would not call you scruffy.
I definitely resemble that remark. Yes, Lindsey doesn't, of course. She's beautiful.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
But-
go ahead.
Sherry's right though.
Sherry's showing the
Sherry's
wine.
right.
The wine,
The wine-
is showing.
the
Yeah, the
wine-
wine
the
is
wine
showing.
showing.
It's here. Yeah, that's another one. We had red wine before. Oh, so the cruise boys are on their way to Cornwall.
Well, you got your passports.
I wonder what they're doing in Cornwall. They're a bit, well, they're not strange in Cornwall. They're nice people in Cornwall, but it is a different country.
Oh, absolutely. They got their own language and
They
everything.
got their own language in Cornwall.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. It's Curnow, and they've got their own flag and everything. Yeah.
And a national anthem, haven't they? They've got their own
Their own
anthem and
national
everything.
anthem.
So
Oh, yeah.
kind of like Texas.
It's not as big as Texas, is it? No, Texas is bigger than the whole of the UK and France put together. But yeah, and Andy and Carla, say hi to you too, guys.
Hello.
Where did you go next? Right, so we're in Helsinki at the moment.
Helsinki.
We're in Helsinki at the moment, and we're in
You've been
Helsinki.
watching too much of Paul and Carol.
No, and we're in Helsinki tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got an overnighter here.
Then we go to Tallinn, don't
Yes.
we? And then somewhere else.
Visby.
Visby next, is it? Is it? And then
Sunday.
Their calendar says
and
so.
then
It's Visby.
Lithuania, is it? Up to
Klaipeda.
Klaipeda?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Doing quite well.
Yeah, you are.
then. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of ports all in a row.
We've got four days in port now,
Yeah.
haven't we? And then sea day again. But the choir's good as well, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
There's a lot of us, probably nearly 100 in the
Yeah.
choir.
Yeah.
And a Welsh musical director who pushes us quite hard. Most songs are in full harmony for us blokes.
And us.
and
The
the
Altos.
Altos. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's nice to be pushed a bit harder. Question from the cruise boys.
Huh.
Huh.
So they're driving and texting.
Yeah, not sure, but Justin will be texting unless they've got Josh doing it for him. Oh, and June's here as well. Hi,
Hey, June.
June.
Hey, Jane.
Nice to see you. And how is my old Aurora? She is gorgeous still, isn't she?
Yeah. And we had the Portunus cocktail party last night.
Yeah.
And Captain Robson actually confirmed that they have definitely got her for another 4 years.
4 years with an option on for 2 more.
Yeah.
So
And that's what they're taking at the moment. So
yeah,
a lot of people will be very relieved to hear that.
yeah.
And he did say keep on booking the ship because that's the best way of keeping her in the fleet.
Yeah. They said if people stop booking her, then
They'll rethink.
Yeah. But yeah.
But she's doing a lot of different itineraries, and 2026 is going to see a whole load of new ones.
Special.
So I think they're doing their best to actually keep her going.
Right. Paul and Carol. No Thatcher's left. They've got it in other places. They've got it in the Crow's Nest, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've got it in Anderson's.
You've been drinking a lot of Thatchers.
But they don't have it up at the Pennant Bar.
No, it's the only place they haven't. They've got. I think they've got some issues with the pumps up there.
Yeah, the pumps aren't working either because Moretti was working last night, but it's not tonight. So we're talking about drink, aren't we? So, question. I'm going to ask this of Lindsey. So, has Sindhu done tiffin on this cruise?
Not yet, but it's going to happen, and we're already booked in.
What day is it?
I don't know.
27th, I think.
Oh, 27th.
27th.
Apparently it's the
Yeah. So we're
27th.
booked in on the 27th and looking forward to it. We've never actually done it. Yeah,
No, we haven't.
We?
No.
We just fancy it. They're not doing the chef's table sort of thing in the glass house. We asked about that, and they're not doing that anymore. But they are doing wine flights and wine tasting, so that's an option that we might try
And
somewhere.
I think they had a gin tasting yesterday or day before.
Yeah, in Anderson's. Yeah.
So,
So things are still happening like
yeah.
that. So Holiday at Sea is saying hi. Hi there, Holly. Saying hi to Paul and Carol. Nice to see you here. And Lizzie Lou's here. What is the age demographic of the cruise?
I'll let you answer that then.
No, I'm going to let Bob answer it because he can be objective.
Lizzie, a good deal older than the cruise we were on a few days ago. It's definitely more chill. People asleep at the Pennant Bar in the middle of the afternoon. It's an older demographic from compared to that 3-day by solid 10 years, I should think. Yeah, it's
definitely older.
Yeah, it's probably in the, I dare say, the mid 60s, low 60s at the average, maybe high 50s. There are a few 40-ish types, but it's older.
A lot in their 70s, aren't there?
Oh yeah.
And
absolutely.
quite a few in their 80s and some in the 90s. I mean, the most travelled people on board yesterday were quite old. They'd done 1,900 nights on board this ship with P&O.
With P&O, and that started back with Canberra.
Yeah. They've done the world cruise every year since Canberra days. So that's quite, apart from COVID. So that's quite an achievement. Yeah. Cruise boys. Have you been to Sindhu yet? Yes, we have. And what was your favourite dish, Holly, in Sindhu?
Wow.
Not the appetizer. The little rice paper thing, whatever that was.
I don't remember what I had. It was a chicken. It was really good. What was that called? Of course, I wouldn't know the Indian name, but it was very good, whatever it was.
What about you, Linz?
I have no idea what I had. I've been asleep since then.
I had a triple lamb rogan josh for my main, and that was really nice. And I had the lamb chops to start with, and they were really quite nice as well.
I had some chickeny thing at some point. Perhaps
Chickeny.
that was the same starter.
I think we had the same entree. I don't remember what starter we had.
No.
I don't remember the names of the dishes, but it was all good. It was, except for the starter was kind of lame.
I think you had two, didn't you, Bob?
Really? Thanks for that.
It's a common theme.
Wow. So in America, there's thing about throwing somebody under the bus. I don't know if that. I don't know if that's such a thing in the UK, but maybe.
Yeah.
What are you trying to? Oh, no, okay, never mind.
So who'd like to answer the next question? Because this is, I think what we did today, I thought was a little bit disappointing. Lindsey, you can do this next one.
Yeah.
So Andy and Carla say, how is Helsinki? Is it an interesting port? Not been there yet.
I'm a little bit biased. I spent 4 weeks in Finland when I was in your farmers back in the early days, and so I love the country and I do like Helsinki. And there's a fantastic market in port that's great to walk around, which I think you and I are going to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we went on a trip today, which was panoramic and seeing some of the sights.
Some of the roadworks, yeah.
The roadworks at the moment in the city are horrific.
Yeah.
We were on a small group
Small
trip,
tour, yeah.
which we all thought would give us a little bit more. Perhaps we were wrong. But it didn't give us any more than any of the coach trips would have given us, I don't think.
The only difference, and we're absolutely on point. The only difference is that instead of waiting for the inevitable stragglers on a 48-person coach, and there's always somebody, you only waited for one or two people on a 16-person coach. And to be fair, nobody was really that late.
No.
Smaller crowd by 2/3. Nothing else stood out as different,
No.
and it wasn't good value for money, in my opinion.
No, I don't think it was.
No.
I don't think it was. But Helsinki, I mean, we were just out on the balcony just now, weren't we?
Mhm.
Having a glass
Yeah,
and just looking at what was going on in the waterway, weren't we?
Yeah.
And we all sort of stood there and went, oh, this is just
It's so peaceful out
so
there, isn't
peaceful.
it?
So you're in a capital
nice.
city
Lovely.
and it's just lovely,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I mean, there are still boats going past. There are ferries coming in and out, but they're not noisy.
No. So we went to the Olympic Stadium today, didn't we? Past it.
Drove by it.
Past
Yeah.
it. Yeah, it was all a bit like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We went to the cathedral. We went inside the rock church,
We did.
which was quite stunning inside.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think most of us managed to get some decent photographs in there.
Yeah.
Where else did we go? Where else did we stop? Oh,
The big
the
Cathedral.
Cathedral.
Sibelius, yeah.
Sibelius
Yeah.
Park with that
Yeah.
huge sculpture there.
And actually, one of the times that we've been here previously, in the same park, there is a living museum, which we went to on a previous trip, which was absolutely amazing. And we just
yeah,
I would have gone there again, but I don't think they're doing that trip again.
it's quite.
It's a shame.
The trip was disappointing. The
Yes.
city is not. Apart from the amount of roadworks.
But it's quite clean, isn't it?
Because what
Oh,
you guys doing
spotless.
tomorrow?
Tidy and
Tomorrow is probably may have a walkabout in the morning, but then we have an afternoon excursion. We're going to basically hang out with reindeer and huskies.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So is that the husky walk where you actually go for a walk with them?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Yeah.
Lots of nice pictures, please, Bob.
Well, if it's dog or animal related, I'm going to stop for them.
Yeah. Can't keep his hands off dogs. We were just come out of a U-boat yesterday. hadn't we?
let you say that.
No. We just came out of a U-boat yesterday. We'd been through it, hadn't we? The ladies decided to stay out and enjoy the sunshine. We went through the U-boat, came back out, and there was a dog in a carriage.
Yeah,
And Bob had to say hello to the dog.
Of course.
You loved
of
him.
course.
So, Holly, question. What is your favourite specialty dining restaurant on this cruise? Well, there's only 3.
Mhm.
Glass House, Beach House, and
Cindy.
Sindhu. And we've only done 2 of those so
Yeah,
far
but-
on this
but
cruise.
you
We've done all 3.
Yeah, we
You've
have.
done all
Yeah.
3. So your favourite?
It's tough because they each have their own little thing.
Mm.
I quite like Glass House, even though it was just a lunch size thing, but
Mhm.
I like the atmosphere there.
Yep.
The beach house was quite nice this evening.
Mm.
You're supposed to
I don't
pick
know.
a favorite.
I don't know if I have a favorite. I suppose Sindhu, because
Sindhu.
it's something that's out of the ordinary for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't eat a lot of Indian food, so and we liked it when we had it. So,
Yeah.
Yours, Bob?
By a narrow margin, Sindhu. I quite like the
Sindhu.
Glass House.
Yeah.
It's my understanding the lunch menu in the Glass House is the same as the dinner menu, so it
Exactly
doesn't matter
the same.
when you go.
No, exactly the same.
The Glass House is really nice as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you, Linz?
Epicurean. Oh no, wrong ship.
Wrong ship.
Favourite one, I suppose, in some respects. Well, the beach house tonight
Yeah.
really shone.
Yeah, it was
Really,
nice.
really shone.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. So there we are, only 3 to choose from, but they're all small and perfectly formed, aren't they? Bit like us, sort of thing.
Yes, just so.
The wine's
just
working. The wine's working. See, Paul and Carol say 17. 17 on one ship is rather a lot, but we do love her. She is just part of us. Kim. Hi, Kim. Hi, we're on Aurora in July, not our first cruise, but our first small ship and first adult son who's wondering what the entertainment is like. Well, I'm not going to answer that, and neither are you, because we've been on here lots of times. So I'm going to come to Bob first this time.
And
Holly's I'm always pointing at Holly.
Yes, and I'm going to defer right back to Holly.
Well, we haven't seen a whole lot. Like Bob mentioned earlier, the pub show that was lovely. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
Crow's Nest has been really good.
Yeah, the Crow's Nest is, I guess, probably where we've seen the most entertainment. They've got how many people? 5-piece band or whatever up there that's been doing.
But Paul and Carol are here. Do not call it an orchestra. It's less than 10, and he's right.
But they've been doing like big band, and so that was really fun to sit and listen to. But other than that, we haven't really seen a whole lot yet.
We saw but there's a lot on that, isn't there? Most nights.
Yeah.
Considering it's a small ship and there aren't that many venues, there's a lot. And you've got Pulse every night. We haven't seen them at all yet.
No.
We haven't been there. We saw impressionist comedian last night. He was
Funny.
He was all right.
he was all right, but not that good.
I would say for Kim, there's a lot of variety to choose from.
Yeah,
There
So
is.
you'll find something you like.
You've got production shows. There have been
There's 7 on
singers.
this
There's been
cruise.
classical music tonight. There's folkloric night.
Yeah, local group.
Oh yeah, you name it, we're getting it really.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. There's at least 2, if not 3, venues that you can go to for entertainment every night. And actually, if you put in the stuff that's going on in the Champions,
You've got
there's
the
even
busker.
more. The
Does
busker, the
hourly
quizzes,
sets, the quizzes. They had a race night
karaoke.
last night, karaoke. There's a lot going on a small ship. It's pretty good. And Lucy saying hello to Justin and Tristan. Oh, here's another question from Rose. How's the entertainment? Well, hope that sort of answers that. And Sherry said we should be able to walk around blindfold. We could just about, couldn't we?
Near enough.
I don't think we've stayed in the same cabin twice in
No.
17 things, but
No.
but we're
Similar
loving this cabin
Yeah,
at the moment,
we've got
aren't
a really
we?
nice cabin.
We've
Well,
never,
this one's very nice too,
yeah,
actually.
this one's
I don't mind swapping.
we've had a couple of balconies, but we've never actually had an outside cabin. We've always had an inside cabin on Aurora, and I measured it up today.
As you would.
Yeah, I did, because I thought it was a lot bigger, and we were thinking of changing our next cruise to an outside cabin, weren't we? And I measured it, and it's exactly the same size as an inside. But because of the way we've got the beds configured, you just get so much more space. We've got them as 2 singles, and the living space is really quite all right, isn't it? Yeah. So, Cruise Boy's saying hello.
So, in other words, you've talked yourself out of having an upgrade.
Well, I looked at
the window.
I looked at the price, and not sure really.
Yeah.
Not sure what we're going to do.
I think I'll have to gang up on you with Dan.
Here's Bill. Hi, Bill, all the way from Canada. Nice of you to drop in. Food on the ship. I will ask, because we've done P&O so many times that it's familiar to us, so we're not really that good at judging. I know that there's something that Holly's been missing a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll let you
We're talking
carry
about
on.
the food.
Yeah,
Okay.
food. Yeah.
The one thing that I did notice is they don't have a lot of salad as an option for your starter. Usually I'm used to like a Caesar salad or a green salad, and it's been missing off the menu a couple of nights. So that's a big thing that I noticed. But overall, the food I thought it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it's,
For what
it's good.
for what you pay,
Mm-hmm.
I think is a fair. I
Yeah.
think it's. But just to let you know, if you don't know Bill does a lot of Carnival cruises,
Okay.
Okay.
and he was recently on Royal Caribbean as well. So that's where Bill's coming from.
Okay.
So probably, have you ever done Carnival?
No.
We have not.
You haven't. Royal Caribbean, you have.
Plenty. Earlier cruises, plenty Royal.
So how would comparing main dining? I know it's a long time ago now, isn't it for you?
2017 would have been our last Royal.
Okay, so still in living memory then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how would main dining room food on Royal compared to main dining food on here, bearing in mind the country difference, the shift?
Well, the country difference I would attribute to country would make a difference in my mind insofar as I guess I'd have to say warmth or engagement with just fellow passengers in the dining room.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that kind of interaction, if you have a shared table or something like that, just the quality of the food, I got to be honest, Royal Caribbean, it's no comparison. Royal was better. This is okay. This is good food. The cruise overall is excellent value for money, in my opinion. Main dining room dinners are not the thing you're going to book a cruise for.
No.
I wouldn't come back here just for the food.
No.
That wouldn't be the reason I came back.
Yeah.
No, I'd agree. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay. And there's plenty of it, really. If you want it, if you want extra, just ask for it and you get it. But
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's not a foodie shit. But the speciality are quite nice.
Yeah.
Just that little bit elevated, and they're not expensive either.
No. And that's the interesting thing is that we're used to cruising on American cruise lines. And for those of you that don't know, just a few days ago was our first P&O cruise. We did the 3-day before this one.
Mm-hmm.
The specialty dining is not a covered charge where it's $29 or pounds and $35, $40, whatever, like on Princess or whoever else. It's a la carte. Every item is a la carte. That gives you, and the upcharges are not expensive. It's really good food and it's really good value for money. But it's good. It's really good.
Yeah. Anything to add, Holly? Or
No,
not?
it's just a different way of doing business.
Yeah, it is different. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And might I ask, how were the pancakes?
Oh.
And the pizza.
Okay. This is a Disney show, right? So I can't.
In no bad language.
No sailor coming out. I had the pancakes today. Billed as American pancakes, and unlike some pancakes in some British quarters where you might have a thick crepe and sprinkle sugar on it and call that a pancake, these were actually thicker. They're on the menu as American pancakes, American style, something like that. And I wouldn't feed it to my dog. They just weren't great. They were puffy. They were properly thick. It just was no flavor. I don't know what the chef was doing.
But the texture looked off too. It didn't look all fluffy.
So, well, you make them at home, so I don't even know how to make them. But it definitely, it just without just belaboring the point, they just weren't great.
Mm.
What was the other one?
Pizza.
Yeah, Sherry was right. There's been a lot of wine involved. The pizza. Yeah, the worst I've ever had at sea. Princess, Viking, other cruise lines. Princess is really excellent pizza. It's proper rubbish here. It's really thin and it's just nasty.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think the best pizza I've had at sea is on Oceania in Waves Grove.
I'd love to be positive, but I can't spin that. It's just proper rubbish.
You got to be honest. It's like something you get out of a freezer from a supermarket, isn't it?
No.
They're better.
Free. I go to Tesco's in a heartbeat or anywhere in America for frozen pizza. No, seriously, it would be better. It's just, it's just.
I don't know what they're trying to.
I've written on newspaper that was thicker. It's not good. Don't come here for the pizza.
No, don't come for the pizza. But see, Lindsey, this is your preferred hot dog, isn't it? And Bob and Holly don't like the dogs.
No.
But you do.
I do.
Yeah. So.
To each their own.
Absolutely.
Each to your own. So, but no, the pizza is unanimously awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Lizzie wants to try Sindhu on Iona in 6 weeks.
Sindhu on Iona and Avio, I believe, have a different menu.
Different menu, newer menu.
A newer menu, and it's much more to my liking. I can't remember why, but I can remember thinking, some of these dishes are much more my scene. So yeah, it's very good. Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
On there.
Yeah, you did. I think it was probably that and the Olive Grove was probably our favourite on Iona.
Olive Grove.
Yeah. And again, that wasn't expensive. It was paid by the dish, wasn't it? So, yeah, all pretty good. June's chatting to Lizzie. Phil. Hi, Phil and Diane. How are you? We really think Aurora is the missing older sister to Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria, but dressed as the missing link between those ships. And now the new Queen Anne. Any thoughts?
Well,
We've not been on Elizabeth and Victoria yet, only Queen Mary. You have been on Elizabeth.
we've been on Elizabeth, but obviously not Queen Anne. You want to draw a comparison? I'm a ship geek, but I can go on about this. You'd probably use a lot shorter words.
I don't think. Well, no, you take this one.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Well, because you're the ship
It's not.
guy.
Well, this ship is not a Vista class. It's not Queen Elizabeth, Queen Victoria, or Arcadia, which obviously we have not been on. Sorry, I got to refresh my memory on what the actual Phil's question was. Missing link.
Missing link between Queen Victoria, Queen Elizabeth, and Queen Anne.
Well, Phil, I'll quantify my comments by saying that I haven't been on Queen Anne, although she's actually a stretched pinnacle class, so more modern, just a longer pinnacle class is all. I don't know that I'd go so backwards as to say missing link, because in decor, where Queen Elizabeth has, by my measure, a proper amount of Art Deco, and she's just physically beautiful. She's a beautiful ship. This one is as well. There's an element of luxury here in the quality of the build. Some of the venues are just outstanding. Queen Elizabeth, I would say, definitely has that ship-wide, where this has certain venues which are excellent. So, older. I mean, she's older by...
She's older.
6, 7, it was 2004 or something here?
2000, this one.
Okay, so she's older by 8 years than Queen Elizabeth or Queen Victoria. Not that far off, but I would come here for the quality of the ship and the venues.
The other thing I would add to that is Elizabeth has plastic decks as opposed to teak decks.
I think so.
Deck?
This is a proper promenade, and it's plenty wide. That's for certain. It's one of those ships where it's old school, proper promenade, and it just gives you that feeling of cruising from the old days, even though I'm not entirely... Our old days of cruising only go back to the mid-90s, but it's a very, very comfortable ship.
And the wood is wood.
Yeah.
Real wood.
Although the problem with that is, when you're playing shuffleboard, sometimes...
Yeah, it's got a mind of its own. It's real wood.
It's the deck's fault.
Yeah.
That's what they call a living deck.
A living
It's
deck.
living, all right.
Yeah.
And it gets your puck and it flips it everywhere.
So Sherry say those to Lizzie Lou, Alfie, Andy and Cara. Recommend Cinderella. Yeah. Well, you preferred it.
I do.
I
prefer
found
the
it
menu.
equally as good, but I think it was just personal taste, really, that you found it that way.
Blocking the talk.
Lizzie Lou says she loves being on Aurora last week and would love to go back. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're going on again next year, aren't we?
Yeah,
Booked already.
we'll be back in March.
Yeah, you'll have to use some shine points up, Lizzie, and see if you can get on again. Helsinki, there's nothing... Is the wine nothing to do with us? Oh, yeah. Helsinki. No, it is the wine.
It's just catching.
It's catching, yeah. But we have been going to bed earlier on this cruise, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah, a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Apart from when we bumped into Malcolm and Gary, and that was a late night.
Forced us to stay out until about 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, they forced us to stay out until 2:30, but it wasn't any hardship, was it? It was very nice. Sherry missed going into Tallinn. Oh,
yeah.
that's a shame.
Oh, yeah.
It's lovely. So many in the choir, lots in the choir. So another question here from Sue. Are you tired from back-to-back trips? You don't look it. That
Is
must
Sue
be
asking
you
us?
guys.
That's got to be for you.
I presume that's you guys, because you're on a 120-day bender at the moment, aren't you?
This is this is day 52 of 120 away from home. No, but we do have to. Holly makes these wonderful calendars, and we do occasionally have to look at paperwork to remind ourselves of what's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not meant to sound pretentious. It's just really busy. The whole summer is busy. No, I'm not tired of it. It's I guess you could call it a labor of love, just like editing. But it's it's a good problem to have, and it's not really a problem. Not tired yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, we better work at it a bit more then.
We've only ever done one back-to-back, haven't we?
Yeah.
That was 2-3 days on MSC.
Yeah, that was tiring.
That was tiring.
It might have been the alcohol in that one.
No. I don't know whether it was the ship, the company, or what it was, but it was tiring.
It was tiring.
Very tiring, yeah. So Paul and Carol, yeah, good to know. Said they'd like to come back on her again.
Oh, good.
Good, yeah.
We'll have to keep in touch.
There's some very interesting itineraries. One that we've got our eye on at the moment, we just have a sort of personal issue that we're not quite sure about, which goes right the way over to Egypt and Turkey and in the Greek islands, 24 nights, isn't it?
Yeah.
In September 26 on here, and it really does appeal because it goes to Malta.
Oh, it goes all over the place.
All over the place. So really nice itinerary, and really we haven't been over that way for a long, long time, have we? So we're looking at that one, but it's a bit long at the moment. But we'll have to wait and see. You never know. Jack, have you stayed in a forward sea view cabin on Aurora? Just wondered as we were thinking.
No.
Well, we're quite forward. We're just before the pointy bit, down on deck.
We call
5.
that the bow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bow, yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
Welcome.
Yeah.
But we're not right at the front.
No, we're not right. We have stayed right at the front in an inside cabin.
Yeah, that was a bit
in the ones,
bouncy.
we've stayed in the ones that actually go across the front of the ship. So as far forward as you can get F115 or something like that. We were in deck 5. The other one that we had that was very near the front was on D deck. And that was quite interesting on deck 8 because it was above the theatre. So it was really quite interesting to hear the rehearsals in the afternoon before the show in the night, if you happen to be in the cabin.
But it was largely all their warm-up exercises, which, as we do Amdram, we found quite interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, hold on a minute.
And it wasn't as if we were in there every day.
No, it was just occasionally. And it was only in the distance. It was only when it was really quiet that you could hear it.
However, you did feel seasick in that cabin.
I did. It was a little bit loppy, wasn't it?
When we were up in the Arctic Circle and we hit a few big potholes. There was a couple of mornings when you had to take a tablet, wasn't there? Once you'd taken the tablet, you were fine. So, but I don't believe there are any forward-facing sea view cabins on here.
I can't really remember.
I don't think there are.
I don't know that
just a sideways one.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd want one, actually, because, if it was very stormy, the sea would be coming at you.
But you've got the piano suite right at the front, but that's enormous.
That's just enormous, yeah. We wouldn't be doing that.
No, we wouldn't be doing that. No, it's enormous. No,
that's an interesting one.
Aurora after her dry dock. Yeah, I agree. We're actually on her immediately before her dry dock, aren't we? In April. So, yeah. Lucy's mum. What's your dog's model? What is the name? My Lucy said hello to him and her.
Oh.
I'll let Lindsay deal with that one because she made him.
This is Diddy Dax.
Diddy Dax.
Ken saw a pattern and thought he looked like our little Jack Russell, and so told me to make him. Yeah. And so And
you've made 3 now?
There's only 3 that I've ever made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've gone to special friends, haven't they? Dax's special friends.
Dax's special friends have had them. Sorry.
Oh dear. Yeah, people who look after him.
Yes. It's people that look after him, not love him.
Yeah.
Okay?
Whatever.
No, that's wrong as well.
I told you we'll take them for a year. Just take them off your hands while you travel.
Oh, and we've got Keith and Jan. Oh, and we got to say hi to Jan. Hi, Jan. Take care. Not feeling very well at the moment. Hope you get well soon. Yes.
Aww.
Gave you a cold.
Oh, that was generous, wasn't it?
Well, I know someone else like that. Lindsay's always giving me colds and things like that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Got to wait to June next year for Aurora. But you have been on her before, haven't you, Alfie? I think so. Oh, thank you, guys. The thumbs up for there. Yes, helps our channel grow. Yes.
Yes,
Very kind
thumbs
of
up would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. All right, Bob.
Dear.
It gets
This is
worse.
going to be a long night.
It is, yes. Alfie says on itinerary. Yeah. Which port are you looking forward to most?
Out of the ones left, I think probably Visby.
Visby. We've only ever been to Visby once, haven't we? But we got Warnemund to come. We've never been to
Never
Warnemund.
been there, but
And we've never been to Aarhus.
no.
So we've got a few new ones to us, haven't
Yes,
we?
we've got new ones, but I think Visby was a complete revelation the last time we were here.
It's just
It's a beautiful place.
beautiful just to walk and film, and that square. We must go there for a beer
Yeah,
or
we
a
need
coffee
to,
or
and
something.
perhaps a snack.
Snack, yeah.
Cake.
Cake. Maybe cake. We had cake today.
Cake is her crack. Cocaine. It's cake.
Cake.
The world stops for cake.
Victoria sponge today.
It
wasn't
was, yes.
Yeah.
Victoria's
Very
sponge.
nice. Yes,
Darling.
yes. So it's pretty good. So Sherry's asking, what bank did you two rob? I don't think we have we, Linz?
I don't think we have, no.
No, we've not robbed a bank. Lindsay used to work for the police. She can't go around robbing banks. Oh, Carlo. Hi, Carlo. Ken and Lindsay, when are you in Riga? Please go to the centre where all the churches are. The cherry beer. It was sorry about our heads off. Love your video. Thank you very much for your kind words.
Cherry beer.
Cherry beer.
That sounds interesting.
Well, we were planning to, but we're not actually going to Riga, are we? No, we go to Klaipėda. So we go to Lithuania, not Latvia.
Yeah.
But
Do they do any cherry beer there?
well, they might do some there because we found this little place, didn't we, along the river when we were there last time.
Yeah.
We did a full tour around the monastery that was fascinating.
Yeah.
And
Very
to
moving.
a
The
very
stories there.
yeah,
from
and
the
to
local
a
people.
what was it? A rural life museum we went to as well, and that was really quite interesting. So this time we found this little spot, and it was a road that went right up along the side of the river, really pretty trees over the top, and lots of bars and restaurants. So we thought we might try to investigate the local food and drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your sense of civic duty is commendable.
Well, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that's in Klaipėda. I've never actually been to Riga. We were
No.
supposed to go there 2 years on this cruise, and we were supposed to go to St. Petersburg because of unfortunate events. They cancelled both those ports.
Yeah.
But so it's still not been to Riga. I had quite a few people who used to work for me used to come from Riga.
Cherry beer.
Cherry
We'll have to
beer.
look
We'll
out
look
for
out
that.
just in
We'll look
case
out
it's
for it.
something they do in Lithuania as well.
Just as a
Not
bit
sure.
of research, obviously.
Perhaps if you know, Carlo, you could put a little message in here and let us know, because if there is, we'll definitely keep our eye out for it. Trip was disappointing. Hope tomorrow. Yeah, it was a bit disappointing, but I think the other thing that didn't help is it was very noisy on board the bus, wasn't it? And she gave us these walkie-talkie things to listen, and you couldn't hear a darn thing with them, could you? It was
No.
so
Yeah.
muffled, and
But her solution wasn't any better.
well, it was better for me. At least I could hear. She turned the aircon off so you could actually hear what was going, and then you could hear talk, which I found much better. It was a bit warm.
If you're
Yeah.
if you're a plant and you would like greenhouses, sure.
It was a bit warm, but yeah.
Can't have it both ways.
So Alfie's going 18 nights around the Med.
Yeah.
They're talking to Paul and Carol.
Oh yeah, they are. Bob, you like going over the fortress?
Don't know what city. Maybe she's talking about Talon.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
fortress at the
yeah.
top, isn't there?
Sure.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are going there, sure. If
Yeah.
if you mean Talon.
Yeah.
So that's a very interesting question. I'm going to ask Lindsay this one.
Oh,
How does the service compare to Fred Olsen? Because we did our first Fred Olsen cruise in February. It was 5 nights, and Gil and Sandra were on with us, and we thought it was very good.
the service was excellent. The service on here has been good as well.
Yes. I think the food's better on Fred Olsen.
Yes. The entertainment's better on here.
The entertainment's better on here. Service, I would say, is slightly better on Fred, but not that much.
It's marginal.
It's marginal.
Very marginal.
Yeah. If you compare it with some of the other P&O ships, I would say that Fred Olsen knocks it into a cocked hat.
Mm-hmm.
But this one and Arcadia are different from the rest of the fleet.
The people here are very happy in their own skin. They're happy with where they are.
Yeah.
We know some people that will only work on this and Arcadia now. So it says a lot when they want to work on this ship.
So member of Bench Crew that we've known for over 15 years.
Yeah.
And he says he has refused to work on any other ships now because...
No, just personal reasons. Really.
Personal reasons and issues he's had on those other ships, which is quite a shame.
Not just him, other members of staff have had as well. But the entertainment's hosts are a little bit older and a bit more experienced, and therefore are better at doing their job. Really, they're
better at communicating, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
We saw one Amanda. We haven't seen her since before COVID. I was talking to you, not a camera.
Yeah, right.
She was on the Northern Lights trip that never was.
Yeah.
So it's really nice you keep on seeing people that you know, and I think if you did enough Fred Olsen ones, you'd end up in that similar situation.
But Fred was very special.
Fred was very special because right from the start, they treated you as another member of the family. They didn't know us from Adam, but it was very, very easy to just sit down and order a drink. It's easy here because we know everybody. Well, we know the rooms, we know where to go. It's like being at home. So it's very similar, but in a slightly different way.
I know Bob and Holly can't comment on Fred Olsen, but you've done some really swanky ships, haven't you? Seabourn and,
Seabourn, Viking, Oceana.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you could call them swanky, sure.
Well, expensive.
Yeah, arguably.
Yeah. So let's come down a little bit and set the level at celebrity.
Okay.
Okay? Because you like celebrity, don't you?
Yeah.
So how would you compare the service on here to celebrity, bearing in mind that it's UK and UK personnel are always slightly a little bit more reserved than American ships?
Well, I'm not sure. I can't in good conscience exclude that as a component because the service enters into it, whether... And a British cruise line, the fact that it's definitely more reserved is a component. It's something to factor into a cruise. On the whole, I think the service has been good. As Lindsey said, I agree with her. Has it been excellent and top shelf? No. But Celebrity's got holes as well. I think given the two, and it's early days, we are... 10 days into our P&O experience.
Yeah.
On the whole, I'd go back to Celebrity if I could only choose one. But it's the whole package. It's the modernity. The ships are newer. It's early days, so it's very, very hard to have a clear conscience about comparing them. But I would choose Celebrity if I had to decide today. I'm just more familiar with the product. The entertainment's better. The food is better. But is it value for money? Not where Celebrity has gone in the last 2 years. If you value for money component only, no, hands down, P&O wins. No question about it.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to judge, isn't it? Because you've got to take into account what you're paying for something. I mean, we paid, what did we pay? Under £100 a night for coming on here.
Different than Seabourn.
A bit different from, when we're on Oceania Nature, it's £300 a night. So you would expect there to be a marked difference.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's 3 times as good.
Maybe
it's better.
Perhaps,
it's better, but then the food's a lot better and other things are better as well.
Yeah.
But
if only you could put together your ideal ship.
Yes. If only you could... From my point of view, if only you could turn the clock back 25 years on here.
Yes.
And pay extra for it, because we know what it was like then. And it was special then. But you were paying more then than you are now.
Yeah.
So our first
You
cruise,
can't have it both ways,
our
can you?
first cruise was 12 nights on Oriana in an inside cabin in 1998, and we paid £1,600 for 12 nights in 1998.
It's 133 pounds a night, which
Yeah.
back then means more than 133 pounds now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, value for money is good. Yeah. So Life in the Parks is here from Anthem of the Seas. You ever been on Anthem?
No.
No. Not. That's a quantum class. Have not been on that yet.
So I wonder where they are in the world. Is she sailing out of Southampton, or is she in the? I'm not quite sure. Not really on our radar, is
Is
it?
it Anthem in Southampton?
Yeah, Anthem's up here. She's Chicago.
Oh, is she?
Chicago based.
What?
Southampton based.
She.
So why don't we take a break from?
I'm another drink, Bob.
We're going into an alternate universe.
God, it's Star Trek kicking off already.
That's Twilight Zone, but thank you for
It does go to show that we are enjoying ourselves on board. Yeah, I can see the time, lovey. Yeah. So Paul and Carol saying that Aurora's like a little tired. There's so much going on in great little venues. Yeah, it is. Do they serve iced coffee? I've become addicted to them on the Voyager. Do they serve iced coffee?
They do. They do. They have the regular Raffles is their coffee bar. They also have another espresso machine up in the Crow's Nest.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they both have similar menus, and I've gotten a nice coffee in both. So,
And what's
yes,
it like?
It's good.
It's good, is it?
Yeah.
Because it's not so. The only iced coffee I've had is
In a martini.
in a martini. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So there you go, Rose. Yes, they do serve iced coffee. Vintage Visions. Wow, that's a new name to me. Welcome aboard. Glad to see you. We're on April and saw Morris Grumbleweed.
My goodness,
That's wow. That's
going back in
a
time.
bit. Have you ever heard? No, you wouldn't have heard of the Grumbleweeds.
No.
But yeah, they were. Yeah, well, that takes me back. But yeah, they were. Headliners have been good on board, haven't they?
Yes.
We're waiting for our favourite show to come up. Hopefully, Applause.
Yeah. Well, that
Which
should be the last night,
It
shouldn't
should be the last night.
They've done
we love it.
They've done 3 so far.
Yeah.
They will do 8 through the entire cruise. And of course, they also do other things. We have 2 of the headliner singers working with us in the choir. And I understand that some of the dancers do the line dancing, I think.
Yes, they do.
So they're quite busy. But yes, they're good.
Oh, so Vintage Visions have said that they'd love to be on cruise with us. That's so kind of you. So kind of you. Do you suffer from insomnia? Sorry. No, it's good. Yeah, we'd love to meet people when we're on board. We've met quite a few people on here, haven't we, that have come up to see us. So, yeah. Oh, Cruiser Morris, sorry you're late. You're not late.
Never late.
You're never late. You're always on time. It's a pleasure to have you here anytime that you've taken the trouble to give up your time to watch us and find out. Oh,
Lizzie Lou's like, so you see,
Lizzie liked the hot
Lizzie's
dog
got
as well,
good
see?
taste. Mm-hmm. Lizzie's got great taste.
But you just didn't like them, did you? No. Not been on Britannia in July.
Okay.
We've been on Britannia
we've done
quite a few times.
Yeah,
We personally prefer Aurora, but the glass house on Britannia.
Oh, it's the best one in the fleet.
It's the best one in the fleet.
Yeah.
And if you fancy speciality, go to the Epicurean on Britannia because it's gorgeous as well, isn't
it is very good.
Yeah, very good. But glass house, I think, is, in our opinion, it's the best one in the fleet on there. Yeah. Trouble Lizzie, Queen Elizabeth and Queen Victoria. Yeah, we do go on Queen Victoria in December, don't we? Yeah, which will be quite good. And I think we've got some friends coming with us as well, haven't we? Yeah.
They might change their minds.
They might change their minds yet. They might cancel.
No, we're still coming because Alfie will be there.
Oh, okay.
Alfie will be there. Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. Great answer. Thanks, Bob. We found that on Aurora only had 25 fixed dining tables for 2. So if you want a small table, freedom dining is the only way to go. Yeah, we don't like freedom dining, do we? But we're lucky because we're on a table for 4.
I was just thinking of the dining room, and I think there are more than that.
Not that many in Alexandra. Because it's set dining, it's set out with larger tables, 4s, 8s, 10s. There's a lot more larger tables.
And in that central part, No, I think they're well.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never
There's a
counted
few
them.
along the fringes of the
Yeah,
middle
there are.
part,
Yeah.
I've never counted them, so
we
I
were in
wouldn't
that
know.
Central Park today, and we were on tables for two.
Yeah, we were, because
And
we
they
had
were
breakfast
all the way
in there,
around
didn't
that
we?
Central
Yeah.
Park.
I'm sure
so-
Phil's right, but that dining room, we went to table 2 for breakfast. There probably aren't many more than 25. There aren't many twos at all.
No, it's mainly bigger tables, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so
Even if
you're
you
right.
have two,
Phil's-
it's adjacent to.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
no such thing as
Phil's
yeah.
obviously investigated. The one thing I will say, Phil, is that Freedom Dining opens at 6, and at 5:30 there's a queue.
Into the foyer.
There's a queue into the foyer for people queuing up to go into Freedom Dining. Don't call that very freedom to me.
They were all dressed up in their best togs
Oh,
last
Lord.
night, and they were all the way around
Yeah.
the foyer, weren't they?
Huge
And the night
queues.
before, there were people walking past us, and they looked over and they could see it on deck 6, and they just went, "Ooh, well, they must know something that we don't." Honestly, it's like watching people wait for a sale.
Yeah. It was, and Phil's saying the stream quality is great. Thank you very much, Phil.
cheers, Phil.
Phil's helped me out in the past when I've had issues.
So Phil's helped you a lot then.
He's helped me a lot. Yeah, Phil's helped me a lot. No, he has helped.
Phil sounds like a very good guy.
Lots of people help me.
Well, yes.
Everyone helps. That's what's so wonderful about YouTube. Everyone helps everyone. It's great. Carla, it says, looking forward to our cruise on Aurora in March next year, which I think you're on. Yes, we're on the one after you, I'm afraid. Yeah, we go on the 24th, don't we?
Yeah.
So don't break her.
No.
And leave some gin for us. No, because Andy and Carl will be on the wine anyway, won't they? Yeah. So, Jackie, have you had the afternoon tea? What's it like on Aurora? Had the tea in the Epicurean restaurant? Right.
The two different types of afternoon tea.
There's only one on here.
Well, there's actually two on here.
All right.
There's in the buffet, you can get afternoon tea, you can get sandwiches and cakes, and you can get scones and cream. And then they have, we believe it's one, either a cruise or one a week, down in one of the main dining rooms to have afternoon tea, which is a served afternoon tea, but it's not chargeable. On some of the other ships, they have a chargeable version in one of the specialty restaurants, which we've never done because we've looked at what they do and it's too sweet and fancy for us.
Too many cakes.
Too many cakes.
So, we haven't had it yet. We haven't seen it advertised.
No, we haven't.
So, I'm afraid we can't really answer the
I
question.
think it's going to be one per cruise.
I think it'll be one per
on the
cruise.
way
It's
home.
something that they're cutting back on. Yeah, right. So Sherry says the couple who've been on all the world cruises. Oh, them, yeah, robbing the bank, yeah. Well, it was over a long period. I see what you mean, Sherry. Yeah, it's the trouble we can't keep up. Question for Bob and Holly. Who keeps you up the longest, Paul and Carol or Ken and Lindsay?
Nothing like putting you on the spot.
I would say that I'll answer you this way: that Ken and Lindsay, we have left on average about midnight, maybe 11:30 on average. Paul and Carol about 1:30 in the morning or so. So yeah, I can't really blame Paul and Carol. I blame Lizzie for keeping us up till 2:30 one day. No, Paul and Carol definitely.
There you go. Thank you, Bob.
It's all great fun.
It's official.
It's official.
Yeah, it's official.
They keep us awake all night as
That's
well.
right.
Sherry was talking about the fortress in Helsinki.
No, ma'am. No, Sherry, not going to a fortress. Doing reindeer and huskies tomorrow.
Chris, great feedback for our first time will be Christmas. Oh, lovely. Hope it might be a little bit different at Christmas with a 4-nighter because the 3-nighter was still good that you did, wasn't it?
It was excellent, but it's absolutely the people. I mean, the first impression, but the people that we were on with absolutely made it. Yeah, it was great. It was a very good time.
But coming on at Christmas, she's decked out beautifully at Christmas.
Yeah.
And you will enjoy that.
Still-
Actually, we've got film of that somewhere on our YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
we have. Yeah. So we're going to have to try and push through the rest of the questions now because we want to see this folkloric show in a little. See how quickly it goes. Isn't it? It's rude, isn't it?
Can I just say hi to Mark?
Hey, Mark.
Mark from Irvine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, Mark. Oh, Mark. Yeah. Hi. Irvine, where's that to? Near you?
About 100 miles up the road,
Oh,
but
good.
near
Is that
Disneyland.
friend of yours?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Follow her. Good. Hi, Mark. Nice of you to join us.
We've cruised with Mark.
Ah, great.
All right. Well, we apologise for what we've done to them.
Yes. So that's an awesome fan. It's yeah, it is smaller ships, not much smaller. Balletta's 67,000 tons, and this is 76. So it's not a huge difference, but less passengers. 1,800 on here and 1,200 on Balletta. So yeah, but yeah, Fred is very nice, and we really did enjoy it. What have we got here now? The wine is showing again. Yeah, I'm sorry, but £100 a night is very good. Yes, it is, Sherry. Clarissa, first Aurora cruise now. We were surprised how smooth she was across the Bay of Biscay, 70 mile an hour. She is, because she's a real ship and she has a keel, which makes a difference. And she's not 20 stories high, so she's not affected as much by the wind as some other ships. However, when we were on her last March, we had a huge pothole, yeah, and they hit an unpredicted squall, and she did take a bit of a bump. But within 10 minutes, the captain had swapped the ballast around and everything, and she was fine again. It was just a 10-minute period where everything was a bit sideways.
How's that go again, like this?
Yeah, it was a bit sideways. Yeah, a bit sideways like that. Yeah. Northern Spain right now on the way to Vigo.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely. Yeah. Oh, she's sailing out of Southampton all summer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Bit different to Ventura. It is
Yes.
different to Ventura. Ventura, we had a great time on her in November, but it is different. Very different. Clientele slightly different, I think.
Yeah.
Basically,
Younger demographic.
food's the same, exactly the same.
May not be so polite going in and out of the
No,
Lifts?
is a bit.
Elevators.
Yeah, elevators, lifts. Yeah,
perhaps not as patient with some of the less mobile clientele.
Yeah.
yeah. But
yeah, she's all right. We had a good time.
we had a really good time.
Yeah, we did.
And the Epicurean on there was fantastic. We had a fantastic meal in there. It's just a shame I deleted all the footage because it was our 35th wedding anniversary as well. That was a real shame. And the monkeys are here. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Just got in from work. Now, they've been out with the dog in this beautiful weather, haven't they?
I expect so.
Out walking honey, I strongly suspect. Right, so where are we? Applause was on the third day of the cruise. It was
Okay.
excellent, yeah, one of our favourites. It really is good. The monkeys saying, like, evening, Luke, Gavin, cruise monkeys, how was you, Aurora? It was good. Looking forward to Queen Victoria with you. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you on there as well, Alfie. Be good, the five of us together, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Alfie
Yeah.
can lead us all astray.
I'll probably it's all
Oh, I
Australia.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fantastic time on Aurora. Yeah, I know you did because you love it like us. It's a very special place in our hearts, isn't it? Yeah. Long queue for dining, not for us.
No,
we
not
just
for
go
us.
straight in. Just freedom dining.
Just the freedom dining.
the freedom
Wasn't
dining.
much freedom
That's a
about it, was there?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't very free to me.
Right. So I think I'm just gonna have a quick look. Hello. Oh, Margaret's here from New Zealand.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Margaret. I know we're on the wrong night as well, but it's sort of
Wrong night, and we're on a very strange time as well, so
yeah,
goodness
'cause
knows what time we
it's
are over there.
10 o'clock here now.
Yeah.
2 minutes past 10,
Yeah.
and it's still
And
very
it's
light.
Perfectly sunny.
And
Yeah.
the sun's
Yeah.
just starting to set.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So a big thank you, huge thank you for us all for joining, and huge thanks to Bob and Holly
Oh, thanks for having us.
for coming on with us and for your company on the cruise.
You're very welcome.
It's great. isn't
Yeah,
it?
and we'll
Yeah.
do the best to enjoy the rest of it.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
your round, mate, so come on. So thank you all so much.
Bye.
From there, we'll say cheerio.
Why not pop over to our website,
I will.
kengoescruising.co.uk. There you can find out a little more about us, check out our reviews on ships we've cruised on, and some of the ports of call we've enjoyed to date. We also have a small online shop for you to browse that includes our very own delist cruising ducks. If you'd like to contact us about anything, just go to our Contact Us page.